Hey guys, in this video we're going to talk about well, it's about a subject that a follower sent me a question. They told me that, and by the way, guys, currently one of my the most highest viewed video I have on my page is the AM/PM training system and the science behind training twice a day. Now, I've actually got quite a few inquiries on this subject, but one that's interesting and most in particular was from a young lady that was asking, well, what's a very simple way for them to introduce training twice a day? And I thought it was an amazing question, and I can't believe I didn't even think of the topic myself, but I was inspired by the person who asked me the question, so shout out to you. So I answered the question, but I'm going to make a video about this. So guys, I think the easiest and simplest way to introduce two-a-day training is to simply run stairs, So in other words, if you just have a staircase in your house, or you live in an apartment and you have a staircase there, I recommend that when you wake up in the morning, you do 15 minutes straight, okay, or under 20 minutes straight of stairs. And then later in the evening, you do it again. Now, why is this great? Why is this something that a beginner can do? I'll tell you why. See guys, the reason why, anybody who's ran sprints or done athletic activities is no stranger to stairs. Now, a lot of us are intimidated by stairs, but stairs is a great thing because it's something that doesn't require equipment. If you do have dumbbells, that's even better. It just makes it more interesting. But for the sake of the video, let's say you don't have any dumbbells, right? So stairs are great because they don't have any eccentric loading. They don't have any isometric tension. So in other words, they don't have the components that a particular compound movement has, which causes soreness, okay? So when it comes to any type of compound movement or movements in general, resistance-based movements, or just any type of athletic movements, there's always three phases to it, okay? There's a concentric phase, which is the positive. There's the eccentric phase, which is the negative. So if you're doing a bench press, okay, the part where you come back down, this part is where all the tension occurs. Anybody who's barbell benched in the past, most of us have experienced some type of strain, whether it be in our front delt or a pec. And the reason why is because, of course, if you're using dumbbells, it's safer. This won't happen. But with a bar, you're loading one side over another. And what happens is, as you're coming down, a lot of that tension is going to one side, okay, on that eccentric, okay? The muscle tears and pulls don't usually happen on the concentric, they happen on the eccentric,